Have you ever wondered what happens to your soul after death? What really determines who your next parents will be, or how your soulmate finds you in the next life? This isn't fantasy. This is a spiritual truth millions are waking up to. In this video, we're diving deep into what the soul really chooses after death, and how your intentions right now shape your next life. So hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and let's awaken your higher consciousness together. Death is not the end, but a return to awareness. Death is not the opposite of life. It's the doorway. When a soul leaves the body, it doesn't vanish. It remembers. All the illusions, the roles, the ego, the drama dissolve. What's left is pure awareness. In that moment, the soul experiences what the Tibetan monks call the clear light of reality. It's not bright like the sun. It's silent, still, infinite. And if the soul recognizes it as its true self, it can ascend. But most don't. Most are pulled by karma, memory, and desire, back in the spiral of rebirth. The bardo, the soul's journey after death. This journey takes place in what's known as the bardo, a realm between death and rebirth. Think of it as a cosmic waiting room, but not one where you just sit. Here, your soul relives moments, feelings, even regrets. You see faces, feel longings, revisit the parts of life that still cling to you. And the soul starts to vibrate, magnetically, toward the next life that matches that energy. If your heart was full of fear, you'll be drawn to a womb filled with fear. If you lived with compassion, you'll attract compassionate parents. You don't pick randomly. You resonate. Take a moment, pause. If you had to be reborn right now, based on your current energy, what kind of life would you draw in? If this message is waking something up in you, give this video a like and drop a comment with I remember. Because remembering is how the awakening begins. Part 3. How we choose our next parents and soulmate. Souls aren't random. They're precise. They are drawn to the perfect conditions to learn the next lesson. Your future parents? They're not just genetics. They're emotional blueprints, carriers of the experiences your soul needs to evolve. Your soulmate? They're another traveler, magnetized by shared karma or unfinished soul contracts. Sometimes you meet them again, sometimes not, but the soul always knows the way. It's not about romance, it's about recognition. And what draws you together isn't love at first sight, it's energy at first memory. Part 4. Spiritual practices that prepare you now. You don't have to wait until you die to navigate the bardo. You're already in it. Right now, dreams are the bardo. Meditation is the bardo. Moments of deep silence, déjà vu, intuition, these are your soul practicing. So what can you do? Meditate with intention. Visualize the light, the soul, the path. Heal your wounds. What you don't heal now, you carry forward. Live consciously, because every choice you make plants the seed for your next body, your next breath, your next love. The soul's highest choice. Here's the truth no one tells you. You're not a victim of destiny. You're the architect of your soul's return. Whether you come back in peace or chaos, whether you remember or forget, it's all a reflection of the choices you're making right now. Choose to awaken. Choose to live on purpose. Because when the moment comes, and it will, you'll either run toward the light or recognize you were never separate from it to begin with. This life is your preparation. Your soul is listening. And every conscious breath you take is a prayer to your next self. If this video moved something in you, subscribe for more deep, spiritual truths. Comment below with I choose the light to anchor your energy in awareness. And always remember, you are never lost. You are waking. Have you ever felt a whisper in your soul? Something ancient, enigmatic, stirring beneath the surface of who you think you are? What if I told you that whisper is not a random echo, but a call from a far deeper place? A place where your soul chose you, long before your body took its first breath. What you're about to hear is forbidden knowledge. The hidden mechanics of how souls choose their incarnation, their families, their partners, and their purpose. Stay tuned to unlock these truths. And remember to subscribe now, because once you see this, you can never unsee it. Part 1. Hidden blueprint within your DNA. What if your DNA isn't just inherited genetics, but also a soul blueprint, a map coded not only by your parents' bodies, but by your soul's history, trauma, and aspirations? I'm not talking about science fiction. That's spiritual science. Imagine that each strand of your DNA carries energetic markers, unresolved wounds, soul missions, collective themes. When your soul was drawn to that specific womb, a specific genetic line wasn't random. It was because the energetic frequencies matched your growth trajectory. These markers act like cosmic QR codes. There's a scar of ancestral mistrust you need to clear, a karmic thread of compassion waiting to be spun, a resonance of creative purpose yearning to birth in this lifetime. And your soul recognized that frequency before your first heartbeat even began. So the question becomes, what encoded patterns are you carrying, and how is your soul using them to evolve now? Ready to uncover the hidden code in your soul blueprint? Hit that like button now and share this video, because these secrets must be revealed. The secret of soul contracts and energy magnets. Beyond parents, beyond partners, beyond life's roller coaster, lie intentional soul contracts. These are not random relationships. They're energetic magnets set long before birth. Family soul contracts. Every family member carries an energetic lesson sheet that your soul agreed to. You didn't just inherit traits, you inherited harmonies, dissonances, and soul homework. You might feel like nothing in this family aligns with me. That's your soul signaling a lesson in detachment, forgiveness, or sovereignty. Soulmate soul contracts. Ever felt a connection that laughed at logic? Soul contracts explain it. Karmic agreements with others, sometimes spanning lifetimes. You may be here to complete a cycle, heal together, challenge each other, catalyze each other, or to uplift each other in a higher consciousness. And here's where it gets deeper. Some soulmates are here for ignition, others for integration. Some are mirrors, reflecting unfinished trauma as much as brilliance. A twin flame? That's rare. That's the yoga of duality collapsing into oneness. But here's the hidden law no one talks about. These soul contracts activate based on your frequency. You're not waiting for your soulmate. It's the frequency you emit that calls them in. So ask yourself, what emotional and energetic frequency are you broadcasting right now? Fear? Scarcity? Open-hearted trust? Courage? Or confusion? Drop a comment if you resonated with this, and share this message with someone you know is ready to awaken. Because attraction isn't accidental, it's intentional. Part 3. Initiatory thresholds and spiritual tests. Have you noticed that every major life crisis hits right when your growth becomes undeniable? A heartbreak that shatters your illusions of love. A health crisis that breaks your illusion of control. A loss that dismantles your identity, career, body, relationship. These are not tragedies. They're initiation rites. Divine intelligence deliberately unplugging the matrix you built. And as you stand at the threshold, unraveling identity, purpose, ego, you're in the kelopod. Those dense shells that hide the divine spark. You can keep spinning in the familiar or step into the unknown light. But here's what's hidden. The moment you choose courage, when you lean into uncertainty, you trigger a transformation that rewrites your soul's resonance. With that transformation, the next threshold appears. Each one is calibrated to match your next level frequency. So the question is, will you treat your pain as a failure or as a portal? So how do you take these hidden truths and make them living truths? En signature prière. Make a declaration every morning. I choose to birth my highest self today. I invite the hidden helpers. I claim sovereignty. I remember. 2. Dream co-creation. Before sleep, place a crystal or clear intention on your nightstand. Ask for guidance, a symbol, a visit. Keep your journal on the bed and write upon waking, even if it's just one word. 3. Energetic audit. Weekly ask, what vibe did I broadcast this week? Joy, fear, contentment, worry? How did that draw or repel connections, opportunities, soulmate moments? 4. Threshold stepping. When you feel a challenge, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask, am I stepping through or back? Then choose. 1 foot into the unknown, even if it scares you. That's growth. 5. Ritual closure. Write down 1 energetic wound, a belief you don't want to carry forward. Tear it up, burn it, bury it. Do this as a symbol. I release this into the next life. I won't bring this into my womb again. These practices turn knowledge from hidden whispers into living guidance and allow your soul to shine through every moment. This is no longer theory. This is you, a living, breathing soul, here to choose courage over comfort, light over fear, remembrance over forgetfulness. If this video ignited something in you, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and share it with someone who's ready to remember. Type, "I am Rebirth" in the comments, declare it into the field. Your rebirth begins right now. The light is never given, it's always reminded. And above all, you're already home.